Aspas looking this way, that way, doesn't really know which way to collect these kills though. Still,
it's KRU that falls early.
Flash through doesn't connect at all. Adazine's off angle, quite close to divine intervention to even stand a chance, and yet thinking about her opponent's map picks. Yeah, the Snakebite was saved for a rainy day, which just so happens to be now. Players won't be able to disrespect, get their way past this. Only 2 left to stand with a TP straight from behind Adazine. You don't really want to be saving this classic.
10 seconds left.
It's quite nice if they let him save, to be honest, but all right.
Could crack entirely the side open. Outlaw in the hands of Nozzle going for an absolute solo play here. Leaves Cortesia just to be doing the most here. To the back of the site, Sheriff in hand, 4 bullets left to do it! And heads are rattled straight off the shoulders. And Shy just cannot do it all. It's going to be nothing to really supplement that, but they are kind of creeping up towards B long. And the player is swinging out, but ready to meet the firing line.
Thorns, as you said. Oh, hi, hello. Up and over the top. Cortesia's got it under wraps, though.
Yeah. Side down elbow smoke, and noise has been cut as well. There's uncertainty. But as soon as you hear the footsteps as well, now is the time to strike. Coverage. Happy feet, trying to dance and dodge and weave around the bullets to make it winnable. Important fight. Kesnet wins it. And with that, turning up the heat. For KRU now, Seeker's going to be leading the charge on top of that with a flash as well. Not quite dead it. It's going to be an ult popped off. Shanum no more for this war, but up and over. Comes around as well. Aspas happy to return that fire once more. Tizine, where the hell is he getting these op shots from? Inside the smokes as well. Pop black thrown around. Still drifted in and out as well, catching a couple of these rotators. Clone taking a bullet, get down Mr. President. Cortesia right there behind them. And with these rifles, maybe they can get their way back in. Kesnet with the judge and that kind of range. Still can't do the work. But Shy. Delay, deny. But pretty important fight. Aspas wins it. Close quarters combat. Drop down. They've got the lineups for this one as well. Now the shorty's in their hands. Dominate the positions into the smokes. There's only 7 seconds remaining. And Chaos. Flash to the side. Broken almost immediately at that. Kills it to flood in. And the feed is filling up with red. KRU might have just done enough. Cortesia out in the open. Just a pistol. And a trade shortly after from Mazzino. So behind it.
Same short lurk.
And they've looked all the way through. Kesnet on a fantastic angle. High ground. Willing to do the damage here. And Aspas hard committed onto the corner. Cleans up almost instantaneously. It's a showstopper. Let loose and around. Needed flash through and around. Patience played though by these KRU players. And the right timings are just there for them.
Showstopper available for the defense.
And they hear that jump spot. At least out for KRU here. Adazine inside tube. He needs them to wade right into him though. Bucky in hand. A bit of spam. Already back into the fight. That puts him in orbital strike range if they want to go for it. 20 seconds left. Do you choose to commit it? And KRU have just been running rings around MIBR so far. Aspas looking to step up though. It's 2 players earned. That's an ult expended. Let's it rip. Time. Starting to tick. Orbital strike as well. That gives them the peace of mind. Pushes them back all the way. This is a plan inside a tube. Can Shy even play for this one? Spam. It's going to be called for, but can even get onto the line? The answer is no.
A top 4 spot in kickoff.
Relevancy. Trying to fight for control of Hookah. There's a bit of fluidity into the approach, but it's going to be punished at that.
KRU with a heavy presence here. Thinking about the Vice ult.
Nozzle's head just peeking over the top. In through Alba, but he needs a timing to take, and he's just going to take it anyway. When the plan was going down, no one watching that smoke. Momentous opening now. MIBR going to go for a little bit more here. Shy. This way, that way. Highlighting. And Aspas. Wick burning. Options limited. Adverso. Picks up that space nice and early. Flash through. This time trying to dominate his angles and play it. But anti-flash is called for. Still KRU. Looking to get away just even. 3-3 in terms of the body count.
Mazzino's not going to read that.
Yeah, and he's just being themselves for it still. Wait a second. Plant, you got to respect it. Options opened! And you got to square up, stand your ground and try and take the fight, but Adazine chooses for evacuation instead. The spike held in the hands. Takes it, but Melzer. To see an Olympic level stagger into the side as well, but it split them up! And Shy tears them to pieces. 3 in a round, 2 remain. The crowd is calling for it. 15 HP though. They'll take the round win at the end of the day. Beautiful to try and crack open a lot of these sites and defenses. Trying to take this fight straight to them, man. None of them were blinded up. Out through the back though, still Melzer dropping these players and popping heads. Wall's up. Once detected, he hears the sound cue to try and go for this one. Here's the orbital strike, and here's a fight towards the back of the side. KRU ready for it, twisting and turning, dancing around them. And Aspas, hold up, no, now needs to commit. It's the only way possible to try and play towards the win cons, but no more time left to work with.
Off the back of Shy running out elbow.
Here it is. The fuse is there! And Aspas just reveals his place and position. Before he could cross that threshold, MIBR so tight to the corners here. They're trying to play heavy. Hard onto the sides. The cross up, the switch is up. KRU already. Shanum! Cortesia! Just spamming them as they're trying to take it still. Pop flash through, out and away! And KRU ready for it still. 2v3, peeking behind triple. Rotating this and around. And Mazzino can stick this one with the firing line over the shoulder. Contacts, who's going to TP back to safety, but takes the picture. Trying to get the plan down on top of it. A duel, an important one at that. Shannon winning it. Loses his life though in that battle towards Lambs. Tip tap, happy feet. Aspas wins it. And what is it going to be called for? Pop flash through, but that's individualistic. Noswa. Time is ticking away, but the guns are just not there to play with. Not in any way to make it winnable. KRU up to 12. Man, he's got his head on a swivel. He's got the bucket in hand, man. I mean, his position is not ideal, and he's going to be punished for it still. KRU, time bought, back into the fight. 20 seconds left, and the gunfights need to be won out. Mike still needs to get planted, and defense in order, pushing him back. Kesnet, it's like a pesky problem, just chewing them to pieces right from the side. The plan finally committed with a 2v2, and they're not anticipating this. And Versa from the behind. Shanum has to do it all. Orbital strike, earned for the drop down, pushing the Versa forwards and backwards. No sound cues given away. 39 HP and a bloody dream at this point. Shanum cannot do it all. And with that, KRU find that 13th, and map 1 is theirs. Noswa has to expect that this play is occurring, dashing straight into the face of a few of them. Noswa, an attempt to answer back once more, still 2 versus 2. Crouch peek into it, Aspas missing that first shot, but just spots it, flash and a re-swing. Blind, Sheriff in hand, hello! Chances, opportunities, fires the shot off. Ghost picked up, but cannot adjust and flick to the side in time. Mazzino, he's looped his way around the side. Trying to adjust, and he hits it. Okay, dash. They're going to have to opt into spamming, I suppose, facing together, hoping that the guns really do save the day. Aspas was lurking out from behind.
But he's decided not to commit.
No committal still, that Sheriff. Also is doing work with it. Eventually he's going to be falling. Shanum, he's gone. And a reposition of Mazzino. Fully anticipating, fully expecting. Has to drop back and try and play the retreat. Not finding that time in a util. Standing his ground, wins it versus Kesnet. Pop flash through, didn't even quite connect onto them still. Tap in, ajar with a movement. He might just be absolutely out of work them, but he needs to win the opening fight out there versus Noswa. Just not quite happening still. Sheriff in their hands. This time though, rifles prevail for MIBR. And they're gonna come knocking. Gonna try and open this one up. They're accounting for the peak anyway. And now is it full speed ahead? What is the call? The dash is just shy, just short. Did they hear the sound?
They definitely heard.
Oh, they heard each other, yep. How can you salvage this type of round? You're just opening yourselves up way into these angles. Just the slightest of off angles. There was that trade inside of the Hunter's Fury as well. There's just another thorn in their side. Creeping forwards, double face. Up, there was a chance.
The start of this round, and so I think it's a bad smoke in mid, but that doesn't matter.
Flash! But the underhanded flashes in play. Noswa in for the back. Trying to grind up a win con. Melzer. Shock darts doing the damage. Quick tap, flash through, snake bites. What is occurring? They're trying to flip the map and take it away from them still. Aspas trying to take it straight to them, rifle in hand. That's what you get. Just gonna take it up straight up in these fights. Raw gunplay needs to do the job. Quick scope to answer back. Kesnet will be taken out here. Smokes in your face, making it slightly awkward, and everybody offside again. Rare whippage. Aspas up and around, drafted away, and sky high, just slicing and dicing.
What an insane ace from Aspas! Waiting to throw it, knowing how Kesnet's going to scale. Knives are gone.
All the way ahead, and most of these smokes as well. You can just try and poke and prod onto the corners of these angles. This is fast and rapid. Trying to shut down this play.
Knives are back.
Swarming them.
Knives are gone.
Occurring, yep. Out through B, made! Oh my, underhanded! Can you adjust the aim in time?
Oh, Artazine.
Plus one. Oh, just spotting him. Out in the open, Melter's there to respond. Big question. Inside the smoke for Melter. Not too much you can do there, Shy. It's a 1v3. Skipping, hopping straight through, but an immediate ad set. This is up close. And personal, Mazzino. Oh wait, flash for a flash. Hold on! He's won the timer now. Artisan just can't get a second one though, and Shy quick on the trigger. Tap tap with the feet. Kesnet staying alive and active. Aspas though in a 1v3 now. Hello. Just not given the easy option, is he? That's just to get the hell away from it. Nothing to try and break it. Still plenty of players. Target rich is the environment. Cartesian wants to hold that down and hold down the ground. The line stepped over. Happy to shut them down and away. Shorty in hand.
A 5v2. KRU cannot find enough. Melzer's flank dealt with as well. He ran into that same trip.
Trying to face this head on. Underhanded with a flash. Oh my goodness.
There's the prep.
Looks to Shy to step up as well, see if he can pick apart any of these MIBR players that are just holding their ground. Straight down, here, that spike dropped down, but immediately picked up.
The spike, but if Artazine dies...
Way up! Here's the footsteps. Shot dart just about missing there, but the dart ricocheting potentially off across the back. Too much to overcome. Nozwa away for free. Aspas trying to make their mark known here with Aspas leading that charge. Just popping heads all over the place.
They're all dead.
Yeah.
Oh, and the peek inside. Oh, maybe not the peek inside the smoke.
Yeah.
Melzer, maybe not.
Can't imagine he's going to be getting away with too much more. 7 bullets. And that is crispy business. Position now. Quick drone as well. These players are in. Go where you wanted it to. Still running forwards. Unaccounting for these positions.
He's just expecting the whole of KRU to be playing a retake spot there.
Listen, they're trying to double face this one up. Aspas had Cam out wide. Bodies falling. One player left to stand. It's Shannon with the Guardian up in his hands. Looking sky high. Gives him a lot of outs to try and play into this round. And wrap into the side. Who's going to get this ball rolling? Dash active. We're walking up most of the round here. Dash forwards into the smoke on top of it. Now Aspas
made all the difference. And Aspas has got an iron grip on heaven.
He's on top of the box, and that is a lovely one. And now just the one once more. Shannon tries to stand up to them, but rifle in hand can't do too much more. Hard committed onto the top section. There is Chaos into the mix, into this round. Shy is going to be trying to thrive in it. Weaving back and forth with smokes and walls. Cortesi up top as well. On top of it, Shy cannot be toppled. Sky refuses to be removed, but finally will go down. That's a cheeky position to be taken. Great or anything. A refresh in order. Shot dart to the side, and he missed it. His last chance. He's only got the shorty. Don't think so. Oh, God. And will eventually go down. Timing. He's all the way up, and he's removed Kesnet. Out of the fight, out of the picture. Neural theft as well for his troubles. Lay that one down. A quick peek from Mazzino. He can't find the body.
The movement.
It's like an eel in the water. Good luck getting a grip on him.
This is about as unwinnable as Aspas with a shorty in a 2v1.
Time to start paddling. Don't know what raft you've got cooking, but okay, into the cam, doesn't matter. Hello! Hello! And that was realistically one of the only chances for KRU in this round.
Cortesi was feeling it there. He was going for the ace. But MIBR going away with a really easy one here. Look how easily Artazine is getting up here.
In through the back, Melter. A lot to be asked for of this guy. Steps up to that challenge.
Attack timeout from Atom.
Oh.
Atom presumably, but the spike is going B.
And they just take the initiative. Forwards, Melter with a potential opening. The 140. Does not get it done, Shy. Quick. Risks in order. Necessary, in fact. And just about wrangles that rifle in control. Another repeat in order for him, but Aspas again from that high ground, not anticipating the corner and a twist of darts. He can't be going for that. Absolutely ridiculous. Artazine quite through mid. That's Artazine leading the charge. Trailblazer inside the smoke. There will be no safety can be granted to you. Kesnit's Boombot getting into the action. Getting into the fray, and a few tap straight bullets, anticipating the angles.
Ridiculous.
Kesnet just walked straight into it. Shy getting active, getting cheeky, flooding through, in through the bottom section. Potentially about these players here. Will anybody else be coming out of the woodwork to try and help this one out? Aspas dash forwards and good awareness. Not quite accounted for yet with the hit that's coming through onto this side, and this is just no remorse gameplay.
To guard B. And he witnessed.
Verso might be in a bit spot above her, no, not quite. Had some help with the rest of his team, even this reposition though. Could be risky, still accounting for the angle. All up to replace it. Noswer coming in, but Shy needs some help and he needs it now. How much can this setup really do? Beautiful with a dodge and a flash as well, but that's a spike out committed. And if you had a dream of trying to win this one out, it's dusted.
That's a sick play from Shy. Verso had been in that spot, probably would have been caught, as Mazzino is.
Could be made. Catching onto the angles. Katizia still in control of this one, but okay, tracking out of the sky. Plucking a few of these players out of the picture. Verso trying to account for that swing. Trying to meet their match tempo for tempo. Shy hears the footsteps now and knows at least there's going to be one player towards CT, but the wick is burning, running out! It matters not! As well as called for because with the weapon in the hands of Aspas.
Here again, Artesian has gone through mid. Mazzino's not going to expect it.
Yeah, Mazzino's just making all the noise in the world. Take him out of the fight. Shy cuts up, beneficial angle, but okay, he's been supplemented, helped out by Kesnet with that rifle in hand, picked up the upgrade inside of the cage, reveals a lot, dashing away, Aspas, clean enough with the movement, Pixel to the angle being held, stand his ground against most of that one, and Verso! It's a nade, so he's forced to reposition here, and with that ult on top of it, no way! My God, man, Shy trying to get back straight into the action once more. It's to supplement his team's defense. Tucks himself into the corner. Awareness off the charts for Aspas. Maybe just hearing tap of the footsteps, but nobody holding heaven for him. So caught the bullet to the side of the head, but luckily Noswer there. Able to trade this one out. Melzer left now into that 1v2. Might be able to catch that reposition, not quite. Easier. Oh, that's a Bucky. That's a Bucky. That's a Bucky. Still. And so that snakebite did not connect. It did not catch the drop down. Going forward versus right there into the corner. And Kesnet, meanwhile, taking names. This is just ridiculous, man! It's a safer plan up to the corner. 11 bullets left. Jumping through and away. Kesnet! Over towards A. The nades ricocheting. Artesian double satchel. Shorty in hand. And he's made mincemeat up towards the top of the rafters. A lot to do for Melzer, but just too much to watch for. Angles broken up. Tossing and turning. Satchel is nice, but Kesnet taken down and brought down anyway. Picks up the operator out into the open. Where is the spike this entire time happening? 10 seconds left. You're going to cross into the open. Chances on chances. Barely a shoulder, but Shy lines up and around. That's a dash active early. Heaven is open. Wants to try and take it to them. That is precise. Locking on. Heads will fall. One left to do. Out into the open. Only 4 bullets left. Aspas forced to reposition, but not accounting. Shanum just up top. And not enough life to survive that. Retake could be possible. Still, the pit's going to be another problem to deal with. Still, Shanum just can't quite survive that. Too many bodies. Just to account for, picks up that gun and now getting a rapid takeaway. KRU trying to go for this retake straight back into the mix. That's not the gun of choice to be taken against Aspas still. Tucks himself into the corner and weaving in and out. Just spells doom. You don't want to go out at this point. So close to that potential finish line. And here's an answer. There's a flash into the face of a few of these players. Mazzino squares up, takes the fight. He's one of them, but does he want to try and take the second? Pistol round, you're practically back into it. Wall dropping down, gives that timing. Shanum's got a lot to do. Double face. Good discipline towards the end. So
there's the pull, there's the nade.
Forces it out, but the players are already in the sight. KRU, they need this one. They're desperate for it, but listen, they're going straight into the meat grinder. That is MIBR. Out through main. Trailblazer. Not been broken in time. Pistols out, weaponry online, not accounting for the corner, twisting, turning. Melzer and Shy, maybe a chance still. Tucked to the corner once more. This is 3 players left standing here for MIBR. And damage is being done to Shanum. But what can one man do? Kesnet. The potential of that angle still. Smoke popped up and now he takes his chance. My God. Still at Verso. He's slipped himself through that slightest of gaps, but he is responded with, and Artesian could have been caught unaware there. Still, the snakebite layer down. That's a spike hard committed. Mazzino. And the players primed and ready. Artesian though, losing that fight out still from the back. Only 11 seconds to play with. And Melzer
This time, doesn't look like that. It looks like they're going to float through heaven.
It's here. It's all about the rifles in hand. Aspas rapid to respond, and like a rocket, Adazine's in. Still, he overstepped himself. Backing it through, weaving in and out as a Cosmic Divine to deal with, and still KRU. Just the barrel poking out, Adazine. Where do you take this peak? Running and gunning to just beam them down. Mazzino still ults offloaded, but no chance to pull the trigger. Cancel to the TP, and you cancel the call. Not quite when Mazzino's hitting like this. Knives in through the back of the side. Shy! Potentially a window, and the showstopper is going to be called to be used. Ricocheting, and rifle play is working miracles. Melter repositions and fakes it out. Does Adazine believe it? No chance to.
Aspas needs help.
Yeah, he needs help, and he needs it now. Still with that stinger.
Back into him by the dog.
Wait a minute. That could be the difference maker. Domino, the topples potentially to end this already. The net tightening here. MIBR. KRU has to go for the full reload here. And Aspas crouched down.
Tucked himself into a corner.
And still, ADS stuck. There is that return of the fire and a trade in sight. So Kesnet maybe making it more of a possibility. But what is that? Can you be surprised at this point? Repositioned away, but no coverage up to heaven. Aspas has been dealt with. But now Shanum cannot get it done towards the back. This is KRU answering back, but straight back down into the fight. Adazine repositions in a way. He's brought it to that 1v2, and a clutch is necessary. Let's pop the dash nice and early here. Close to the corner, cutting it up. Nozwa has to do a lot, but he just cannot get it done. These angles up and above, holding.
They're going to be hunting for these guns, hunting for the operator.
It rebounds the smoke.
The money is still not in a good spot.
Aspas dropping down, a footsteps might have been heard, and the flash does connect. Updraft and away. This is it. Time to make your moves, and time to see if you can carve out a piece of the map. KRU, an attempt to be made here, but the stinger, the bullets rattling around, down to the bottom of the clip, yet Aspas still claims 2. And damage done to him, variety of them. Taking the peek out of scene, and Nozwa with the 1-2 punch. MIBR! Dash away those hopes and dreams. There can only be one.